Well, hello everybody. Welcome to my channel, 10 Ways to Wear It, your home for relatable, wearable, and affordable fashion. I am Alicia, as you may know, and today's video, we are doing some accountability, specifically for myself. I was sitting here thinking, you know, how am I doing on those goals that I set for myself earlier this year? Like, only month 3, but honestly, I'm so determined to like make some permanent changes in my personal life, in my finances, and my health. And I'm just so determined that I'm like gonna be doing regular check-ins. So you guys can consider this the first check-in. And honestly, as I hold myself accountable, I want you all to do the same thing. So if you set some goals in the beginning of the year, think about reviewing them and getting back on track if you've fallen off track. So this is kind of like a goal check-in as well as a reset. So if you want to go along with me, see how I'm doing on my goals and maybe think about yours as well, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. I got my notes here, I'm ready. Okay, so like I said, I've got my notes here with me. I got my pen ready to cross off some stuff. But before we get into that, let's pour us a little bit of Earl Stevens Moscato. Okay, aka E40, if you didn't know that. E40 has his own Moscato and it's actually really, really good. So I'm gonna pour me a little glass because it is the weekend and I am treating myself because I've been on a mission to, you know, eat healthier during the week and kind of just treat myself on the weekend. So a little glass of Moscato never hurt nobody. We're gonna go ahead and get that popping right now. But yes, I am doing some accountability, you guys. Like, I really need to make sure that I meet some of the goals that I have for myself this year. Like, it really is crucial. You know, I just am at the point where it's like, okay, every year things are slipping by me. I'm not doing what I want to do. Like, I really want to get this house this year and also some income property and things like that. So I have to get on it in a lot of different ways. It's not just financial, it's like keeping routines and, you know, not being as lazy. Like, there's so many things I need to tackle. And so I'm gonna stay on top of myself. So this is like my first little check-in and I thought it would be fun to do a video doing it. You know, that way if you guys need to like do the same thing, you can kind of feel motivated to do so. Oh, that is so good, y'all. The first 2023 goal I want to check in on with myself is a physical one. It's my goal to waist train and posture train. I think I've been doing a really, really good job with that. The goal for me was to put on my waist trainer and my back brace every day after work and to wear it to bed. And then if I happen to wake up uncomfortable, to take it off at that point. But I actually had the goal to sleep in it if I can, because I've seen videos where people actually have slept in waist trainers and kept them on overnight. I don't have any issues breathing with it on. If you do have breathing issues, you may want to reconsider that. But that was a goal that I had set for myself because I really am trying to like tighten up my middle. You know, I'm a content creator, I'm a fashion content creator, and I want to look good. And I've noticed that my weight gain, like as soon as I hit 40 a couple of years ago, it's like all my weight just wants to come in the middle. And I rebuke the devil, okay? I rebuke it. I would not let it happen. So while I am on the journey of like working out again, getting in shape, I also want to like shrink my waist without surgery. So I know that it's been done. I know that it's possible. So yes, I walk around looking like a linebacker with that thing on after I get off work and on the weekends and things like that. I'll put on one of my little stretchy dresses from Amazon and I'll have it on either on top of the dress or underneath it. And I'll have on my back brace as well, looking like RoboCop. But either way, I am straightening up my back. I definitely noticed a difference in my posture. And I also noticed that my stomach is starting to get a little bit tighter. I just need to get a little bit more consistent with that. So I'm writing notes for myself while I'm with you guys, you know, just to be sure to do it every day and changes, because honestly I'm not going to see the changes unless I actually do it. So that's the first one. The next thing that I had set a goal to do this year was to start cash envelope stuffing. Now, I'm the kind of person who I pay for everything online. In fact, most of my bills come out of my account automatically. So I really don't even see my bank teller often unless I'm going on vacation or something like that. I'll go in and get some bills. But I want to change that. Like, we're headed towards a recession. Like, regardless of what you think, we are headed towards a major recession. And honestly, I want to have some cash on hand. And my cousin Renita, she's the person that motivated me to start doing this. She saves a lot in cash. She saves so much money in cash. Like, yes, she has her bank account that she pays her mortgage and her rent and all the stuff, whatever she has going on, and her car notes or whatever. She has accounts for that. but she likes to keep money in cash. And she said that she saves easier for goals, like things that she has as personal goals, if she does it in cash. So what I've been doing is every payday now, I've been going to my bank. I take out $300 or $400 depending on how much I work, because I do work overtime at my job. Yes, I do this, work full-time and work overtime. Give it up for your girl, okay? Yes, I work overtime at my actual job because I have the luxury of working what's called a 3-12 schedule. So when I work overtime, I'll usually take out $400, but if not, I'll take out $300. And I've been cash envelope stuffing, and there's videos all over YouTube about this. All you have to do is type in cash envelopes and stuff like that, and some of the ladies that do it have videos about it. But I bought this cute little binder from Amazon, and it has really adorable envelopes in it that have like labels on them. So this one says self-care. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. As you can see, I already have some money in there. So this is like towards my massages, my facials, my Botox, because I am looking into getting that, and so on. And anything basically that I want to do in the realm of self-care. The next one says vacation. Of course, I have some money in there. This one says emergency. This one says gifts. So like if people birthdays and things like that come up, I already have cash on hand. This one says savings, so just like additional savings besides what I have in my account. This one says miscellaneous. Then we have one for rent, food, which I pay out of my accounts, debt, and utilities. So I don't have cash in those yet because I pretty much pay those things straight out of my account. But yeah, I love that little binder, and I love the idea of cash stuffing, because I think right now, honestly, it's a good idea to have some cash on hand right now. We saw what was happening with Wells Fargo when they weren't having people's money available in their accounts, and I just never want that to be me or you. So I think it is a good idea right now to start cash envelope stuffing, and it's actually kind of fun. Like seeing your money build up in these little envelopes, it's actually pretty darn cool. Like I'm seeing my little vacation money add up, okay? Like you see it hit like $900, it's like, okay. Like, okay, you know, it feels good. So try it out, you know. You definitely still want to have your accounts because you got to pay things out of your accounts, but I love the idea of that. So the next thing that I want to focus on that I kind of could use some work on is journaling more frequently and more consistently. I had the commitment this year to be more intentional and consistent in journaling. I have guided journals, and then I have like freelance journals. I like to use both. So I'll, you know, do it every other day, do a different type of journal. Like only two though, guided one or the freelance one, and I'll rotate like day after day. I haven't been doing that great, okay? I really want to like fill up my journals. I love writing. Like I'm the kind of person who just loves to write. I have really amazing handwriting, not to toot my own horn, but I love to write. And I love to write my thoughts, and I love to write my progress, and I love to write my triggers. You know, if I'm feeling a certain way, I like to write down why I'm feeling that way. So I really have the goal of journaling more and being more consistent and intentional about it this year. And I'm kind of slipping on that. I started off strong in January, and now it's March, and I'm kind of slipping on that. So I really need to get back to that. So that's something I'll be working on. I really want to like squeeze that in during the period where I'm getting ready to go to bed. So because that's just like the perfect time for me to kind of reflect on my day, if something went wrong, how I felt that day. It's a really good time to journal for me personally right before bedtime. So that's the goal for me, and I definitely plan to pick it up and start doing it either daily or like rarely skipping a day. That is the goal, to do it daily, Monday through Sunday. And if I skip, you know, it just happened to be like just an accidental skip, not like doing it like only twice a week or 3 times a week. So I'm definitely going to work on that. And yeah, the next thing that I want to check in on is my goal to eat healthy Monday through Friday and indulge moderately on weekends. This was a goal that I had for myself. I'm realistic about diet. Like I know that I personally could stand to lose some weight, particularly because of the areas that I carry my weight. It's not healthy. I'm the kind of person that carries my weight on my upper body, and that's just not healthy for you. So I could definitely lose a few pounds. I carry my weight well. I'm very strong. My health is very good. My cholesterol is good. My blood pressure, I have no issues with that. So I'm okay, but I really have the goal to tackle my weight issue and also tone up and get in better shape by doing it in the kitchen and also working out. So the goal was to eat healthy Monday through Friday and then kind of indulge moderately on the weekends. So kind of treat myself on the weekends. I think I've been doing well, but I do think there's room for improvement. So, you know, I just want to clean things up a little bit more. Like, I prepare my little fruit bowls and my salads and things like that for work during the week. Usually on Sunday when I'm cooking and preparing like my indulgent Sunday meal, I will also kind of do a little bit of a meal prep for the week. So I'll prepare like a couple of fruit bowls and some salad bowls to take to work. And so I just want to stay consistent with that. And then also while I'm at work, those days, Monday through Friday, to get back to drinking my green juice instead of coffee, because I have kind of drifted back to coffee. I want to get back to drinking my healthy organic green juice, and, you know, just really being more focused on what I'm putting into my body, like a lot more raw vegetables, a lot more fruit and things like that. So although I have been doing very well in my opinion, because I'm doing so much better than I was doing last year, I do think there's room for improvement. So I'm gonna write that down for myself. So I think planning is the issue. And so that's what I want to do a little bit more of, is planning. So the next thing that I decided that I wanted to focus on this year and really hone in on is actually following a skincare routine and being consistent with it. Now, this falls into the idea that this year I just wanted to overall take better care of myself and invest in myself in every way. Not just buying nice things for myself or taking myself on nice experiences and, you know, encouraging my boyfriend to take me on nice experiences, but taking care of myself, actually investing the time that is necessary to take care of myself, because I'm in my early 40s and honestly the clock is ticking faster and faster. Y'all notice how fast time is moving these days? Like, it's already March, honestly, and this year feels like it just started. But I want to take better care of myself as I get into, you know, move towards the mid 40s. I want to take better care of myself. So I wanted to do like an actual skincare routine every day and be very consistent. Like, of course, I'm not talking about perfection, but I want to be consistent. I am failing at this goal. I am completely failing. A lot of times when I get home from work, all I can manage to do is shower and get in the bed. I'm not like standing in the mirror doing all my layers of skincare, and I have spent so much money on nice skincare. Like, recently, I did a major haul of like really good luxury skincare products, and I'm not even using the stuff. So it's like I literally spent like $500 on new products and I'm not even using it. So I'm really gonna change that and work on that goal. So I'm gonna write down for myself, need to commit to this. So these are notes that I'm writing for myself that I'm gonna read over later and really, like, you know, just spend some time focusing on and just really kind of meditate, make the change mentally so that I can start actually doing this stuff, because there really is no reason that I should not be doing this. You know, I take my showers at night on my work days because I have to be at work so early. I have to be at work at 6 a.m. Like, I have to be at work at 6 a.m. Most people get up at 6 a.m. Like, I have to be in the chair at work at 6, okay? I'm just gonna have to get up a little earlier to do my daytime skincare routine, and then I'm gonna have to find the energy, because a lot of times I'm just tired. I'm gonna have to find the energy to do the nighttime skincare routine. I do really, really well on like Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday, because that's like my self-care day. But the other days is when I'm kind of falling off the wagon. So I gotta work on that, and I would encourage you also to get a good skincare routine going. I remember Wendy Williams always used to talk about being in her house moisturizing, like moisturizing her hands and feet and stuff. I feel you now, Wendy. I know exactly what she was talking about now, because when you get a little older, you got to moisturize, honey. You got to hit them elbows, the knees. Okay, you got to really use some good products. But yeah, I'm working on this one, and I promise you guys are gonna see the change, because I'm gonna get my skin together. Like, when I start doing get ready with me's and stuff again, y'all gonna be like, wow, girl, your skin looks amazing. Another goal that I had for myself this year was to take long walks on my days off. These walks are between an hour and 2 hours. I either go to a canyon, I go, you know, to a track and put on my headphones and zone out for an hour or two. I really wanted to commit to doing that because I use that time for a lot of different reasons. I use it for creativity purposes, to think of new ideas for my content. I use that time to meditate and pray, so I feel like I'm more connected with God during that time. I use that time to also get my heart rate pumping, connect with nature, connect with people, because I'm out there with other people. Like, I use that time for so many different reasons. And then also, I'm vitamin D deficient, So I use that time to get more sun. And it's so weird that I'm vitamin D deficient because my job is outdoors. Like I'm outside. For some reason, I'm still very vitamin D deficient and it affects my energy levels. So being out in the sun gives me energy. It helps me in so many ways. So I have the commitment to take my long walks on my days off. I have 4 days off. I figured I could at least squeeze in 2 long walks. If nothing else, do one on Saturday and on Sunday. Another goal that I'm kind of slipping on. I started off very strong with this one. In January, I walked every weekend. I went for my long walks. Like you saw one of the videos that I did recently, I think it was a vlog where I took my long walk and stuff. Like I was doing really well, but for some reason, once again, I fell off that wagon with that one, and I'm disappointed in myself, but I know that I can get back on track. So I'm just really gonna have to start penciling it into my schedule and taking it serious, almost as if it's an appointment. So that's what I'm planning to do. I'm gonna start writing it on my actual calendar that I leave open on my coffee table right there behind you guys. And then I'm also gonna start putting it in my phone so that it's like an alert comes up to let me know, like, you're going walking tomorrow, you know, make sure to make time type of thing. So that's something that I really want to work on. So the next thing is finishing every book I start in decent timing. That was a goal that I set for myself because I'm the kind of person that'll have 3 or 4 unfinished books. And no, I do not suffer from ADHD, but I'm the kind of person who I just get bored easily. It's like, stop that, stop that. If you're gonna get bored easily, finish the book. How about that? I've been reading since I was like 3 years old. Like me and my sister learned to read as like toddlers. They didn't make videos of it like they do with kids now, but we were like reading toddlers. Like I am an excellent reader. I read really fast, I read really well, and I retain really well. So I don't know why I have, like last year I had so many unfinished books like all over the place. Now I give myself 4 or 5 days and like it's like, finish this book, okay? Like I do not let it just drag on a month where I'm still reading a book. No. Honestly, I've been doing good with this one, y'all. I've actually been doing good, and I would encourage you all, if you're out there starting books and you're starting the book for a reason, like you're trying to get some kind of information, if it's a financial book or physical book or whatever, or if it's a self-help book, or if it's a fiction book and you just really want to read the story before you watch the movie or something like that, commit to finishing them and set a timeline to finish them. Because if you don't set a timeline, it could go on for weeks and weeks and weeks and even months. Set a timeline, finish the books you start, stop buying books that you're not reading, honestly, and also use the library more instead of buying books. But yeah, that's something I have committed to. So I sit down, I read my books during my lunch at work. I put them in my big bag that I take with me. I read my books before I go to bed. After I journal, I'll usually pick up my book and read a chapter or 2. It really helps me get super sleepy. Sometimes I fall asleep in the book, okay? I'm gonna write to myself, great job so far. Exclamation point, woo-hoo. Great job on that one. So next goal, we turning the page. Less spending on non-necessities. I struggles with spending sometimes. Like, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Like, I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all right now. I struggle sometimes with spending on non-necessities, and I've been trying to get better. That was something that I wanted to commit to doing this year, was to be more conscious about my spending. And I think I'm doing really well when it comes to like clothing and stuff like that. But it's like other non-necessities that I still need to be careful with. I love to Postmates and Grubhub and Uber Eats, okay, instead of cooking food. That's something I gotta work on. So that's a non-necessity because I have food to cook here. Need to be more conscious of your spending. So yeah, that's something I could work on, is less spending on non-necessities. So the next one here I have is, oh, this is a good one. Getting up earlier to give myself time to wake up in a more calm way. Now, like I told you guys, I have to be at work really early. I have to be at work at 6. So I literally have to be out of here by 5. It's early, it's still dark out there, it's cold. And usually I get up at the last minute where I'm like running around frantic. Like, that's why I take my shower and stuff at night, because usually I wake up at the last minute. I'm running around here trying to get out the door and look decent and put myself together, and it's rough. So what I really want to do is get up earlier so that I have more time to wake up in a more zen way. Like, set my alarm, you know, set a good alarm that's not gonna shock me awake, and then have maybe 10 minutes to just sit in the bed, relax for a little while, get up, wash my face, maybe even make an iced coffee or a cup of warm coffee, and like have some time in the morning. I really would like a little 30-minute gap in the morning. So I need to commit to getting up a little bit earlier. That was a goal that I set at the beginning of the year. I've maybe done it 4 or 5 times, which is not good. So that's definitely a goal that I need to reset so that my mornings don't feel as chaotic. Because even on the mornings that I work, I still don't want to run out the door feeling frantic and feeling overwhelmed and feeling tired and irritated. I'm going to work on that. And part of that is going to be going to bed earlier. So I'm going to put on here, go to bed earlier. I'm going to have to just start shutting off my phone because, you know, people know I got to be at work at 0 dark 30 and they'll still call you late at night, like, you know. So go to bed earlier, get a routine. The last one here, the 10th thing, that goal that I set for myself that I want to work on is going to be being on social media less. And yes, I am a fashion influencer. I am a social media influencer. So I know it sounds weird me saying that. Let me take a sip because I feel like I need to. I know it sounds weird me saying that. But honestly, girl, social media is becoming so toxic and unhealthy and unhelpful that you really need to be careful. And honestly, while you're watching other people's lives, you need to think about what's happening with your life. And so I was spending a lot of time on social media, kind of watching other people's lives, you know, comparing myself to other people and so on. And now I have really checked the amount of time that I spend on social media, and I've also checked who I'm following. Who I love to follow: cooking channels, home decor, lifestyle channels, positive lifestyle channels, self-care channels, you know, bath routines, skincare routine, like makeup routines, get ready with me. I love all that calm, luxury, soft living. I love all of that. I've let go of the World Star, you know, the Shade Room. Like, I've had to unfollow a lot of content because I want healthy, helpful content coming towards me. All of that is energy, and I want to really, really make sure that I'm staying in charge of the type of energy that's coming my way, even on social media. And also, I just want to make sure that I'm working on my own life. Like, all this time we spend on our phones on social media, we need to be working on our own life. And I'm not saying don't watch my videos or don't watch your favorites videos. If these videos help you, like hopefully this video will help you, then it's definitely something you should do. It's gonna help you. But if you're just watching content that's irritating you, making you want to argue with people, like, I had to really chill on that, because I can be a real troll on social media, and I troll as 10 ways to wear it. Okay, ain't no other account. Okay, so I gotta be careful, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, less social media was the goal, and I have been doing so well on it. Like, I think this month I spent less than I even spent on in February and January. So far, I mean, we're mid-March, we're not at the end of March or anything, but so far I'm doing really, really well. And like I said, what I'm doing well on is being on social media less, and when I'm on there, I'm really paying attention to people who just inspire me, encourage me. Like, I really would love to sit down and share like a list of who I follow. I'm so particular about it these days, and honestly, everybody that I follow is like amazing. All of the Black women that I follow are absolutely amazing. They're so encouraging. Their lifestyles are amazing. They make me smile. They make me feel good. All of the non-Black women that I follow are just so inspiring, so awesome, so relatable. You know, they are real about the issues. Like, it's just awesome when you really get specific about who you follow on social media. But at the same time, you still need to make sure you're not spending too much time and that you're working on your life. So I'm gonna go ahead and put down here, you are doing the darn thing, girlfriend. I think if I continue going the way I'm going, this goal will be in the bag. So yeah, those are my goals, y'all. I hope this helps you. Think about doing a reset and revisiting your 2023 goals so that you can make this year the most successful year. Because honestly, with this recession we're looking at, and then they're talking about, you know, possible more pandemics and food shortages and all this stuff, we really, really need to prepare ourselves. And also, we need to make sure we're living our best lives. You gotta do for yourself. You gotta uplift yourself. You gotta live your best life. It's just important at this point. There's no way around it. So get with it, y'all. Get with me. I hope this video helps. Thank you all so much for sitting down with me today and revisiting my 2023 goals with me. This was like a little goal check-in, and I really enjoyed sharing them with you all. This is also a part of my own personal accountability, so I was super excited to share it with you guys, and I really hope you enjoyed it. I would love to hear in the comments, what goals have you set for yourself that you're kind of failing on, that you need to like step it up on? Honestly, I think it could help us all to see what other people's goals are and maybe even adopt some of those into our own lives. So I would love to hear in the comments, what goal did you set for yourself that you're not doing that well on, or that you haven't even started at all? We're in March, we're mid-March, and honestly, I think it's a good time to just go ahead and do like those quarterly visits, you know, on your goals. So I wanted to do it this month because I just don't want to get too far in the year. I don't want this year to slip away and not reach any of my goals like I did last year. I slipped on a lot of my goals. So this year I'm determined because I got a lot to do this year. Like I'm trying to buy a house. I'm trying to buy a house in a nice neighborhood. Like it's a lot, okay? I'm trying to, you know, have content goals and growth goals and things like that. And then also a lot of personal and financial goals, physical goals that I want to achieve with my body. So there's just a lot that I want to do, and I just don't have any time to waste. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I'll definitely link my little envelope thingy here. I think this is so awesome, and honestly, like I said, my cousin Renita put me onto this because she saved thousands and thousands of dollars doing this, and so I definitely am looking forward to doing this. I even have some gift cards here that I've put away just to keep for emergencies. But yeah, I'll link this for you guys. It's super cute because I see these all the time, but I don't always see them with the envelopes like labeled like this. So I think that is just so cute. Like I love that they actually labeled the little envelope. So I'll link that for you guys. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll link my outfit of the day. I didn't share it, but it's just a simple little outfit here, but I'll link it for you guys if you're interested. I have on some wide neck Levi's. This little cardigan is from Amazon, and then the shirt I have on underneath is from Fashion Nova. So not a really, you know, frilly look, but yeah. And got my Earl Stevens here, my E40 Moscato. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Definitely hit the like button if you did. Make sure you subscribe before you go. And to all my regulars, I love you guys. I hope y'all are still working on your goals, and I hope this video is helpful. I'll see you all on the next one. Bye, y'all.